So it's 4:30, hence the bags under the eyes. That's 4:30 a.m. Don't you hate it when you're trying to get to sleep, you're working in the morning, and guess what? Your brain just decides to, think of stuff. I think one of the problems with kind of lockdown and, everyone sort of spending so much time on their own is this is when you start to think a lot more. Now, in my last video, I kind of mentioned that I, sort of had a bit of therapy this year. And it kind of highlighted a number of things which I hadn't really thought about. A lot of things that I'd taken for granted, stuff that happened in school, stuff that happened in, former relationships and things like that, and I just kind of brushed them off. And then, like, they're meant to be trauma, apparently, but I don't know. I think that's a little bit harsh. So I got a glass of wine to just help me get back to sleep, maybe. Got work in like 4 hours, and most of my days at the moment are spent at my workstation, basically just copying and pasting and setting instructions and doing all this kind of thing, which isn't exactly what I'm hired to do, but it's what the company needs me to do at the moment. But yeah, this is the thing. So you end up thinking more and more, and then, like, sometimes I try to put on like relaxing meditations or sort of calming music and things when I'm having a hard time sleeping, but it just seemed to wake me up more this time, which is brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, and it's like I've been thinking about the whole like dating thing. Like, how are you supposed to date at the moment? Like, you can't go to bars, you can't go to restaurants, you can't go to coffee shops even. Not that I'm really much of a coffee shop person. It's like, it's winter, so, going for a nice stroll somewhere perhaps isn't that pleasant. So that could be an interesting challenge. Though, to be honest, I think I need to, maybe a bit of time to myself to collect my thoughts. I still think about all the self-improvement stuff I want to get back to, so I've started kind of doing some mini workouts. Already I'm aching, so that just shows that, yeah, it's been way too long since I've done anything. So, yeah, got to get back into that. And, practice makes perfect, as they say. But yeah, I keep trying to think of, doing proper videos. Like, at the moment, all I can think of are these random ones where I just have some thoughts and I'm like, you know what, maybe I just want to kind of vent to the camera, maybe I'm sharing too much. But, I think this is what isolation can do. I mean, luckily, I'm not completely isolated. I have my friend Shimon, who I've been able to, have a few drinks with. And so I have been out of the house, and there are people I could reach out to. I know there are, but I'm just like, I don't know, I'm like in a stubborn mood where I want to be sociable, but I don't know, there's part of me that just doesn't have the energy to reach out and sort of say, oh, come on round, let's have a drink. Which is ridiculous because, this is the perfect time for trying to, see people in that way. Yeah, I still haven't started reading. I think what I lack at the moment is structure. One of the reasons I'm probably awake now is not just like the thoughts that keep popping into my head, things I need to think about, things I need to work out, but also I have this horrible habit of like, I stay up late, normally like playing games on the phone or watching something on Netflix or whatever. And then after work, you know, I have a hard day at work, and then I just like crash. And then maybe take a nap for an hour or two, and guess what? It completely ruins your sleep cycle. So the main message I have for myself right now is I need to start establishing some routines. And I need to, you know, get some structure. I think structure is what people really need to have in lockdown. They need to be able to figure these things out. And I was chatting to my friend Matty the other night. You know, he's always good to talk to, and you know, someone I can always have a good, like, you know, one-to-one with. And we were talking about Christmas. Now this year it's formally confirmed with the family. I won't be going back. It's just, I know, you know, the risks are maybe minimal, but you know, what happened if I like picked up COVID on the plane on the way back? You know, my parents are, you know, a little elderly. They don't look it, they don't act it, but you know, technically they might be at risk if they got COVID. And so I'm trying to think what I'm going to do here in Warsaw, and there might be a couple of options I need to investigate. And then Matty was like, well, you know, if something doesn't turn up, you know, just make it a special day for yourself, you know, cook something nice, and you know, like have a nice drink and plan some activities. We'll organise like a house party call and play some games or do some quizzes or something like that. And, you know, it's really nice, you know, that this is, you know, why I feel quite lucky in life, because some of the friends I've made are really good people. You know, they're really, you know, people that I can turn to and talk to, and you know, I'll always be there for them and they'll always be there for me. You know, those are the kinds of people I look for, and the kind of people I want to have in my life. You know, but sorry, yeah, this is a completely random video, and you're probably watching it and saying, okay, this has got nothing to do with Poland, this is just random. But I don't know, there's part of me which it's kind of therapeutic slightly, you know, to talk to the camera, to get a few things out, and to yeah, collect my thoughts really. But if anyone has any like recommendations for you know, how to set a routine, or you know, things to kind of help me get back into some healthier sleep patterns, you know, please do recommend, because I think I could use that right now. But you know, thank you for watching. I have started kind of my next proper video, which is going to be about Karpacz, this lovely mountain town in the south of Poland. So I'm aiming to do that this week, or over the weekend. Again, it's about getting to the motivation and not feeling tired and actually doing something. Because funnily enough, those videos can take quite a while, quite a lot of prep to put together, despite them not being like, you know, amazing quality. But hopefully that, you know, you've seen the progression over time, and hopefully that will improve. But anyway, sorry. Thank you for watching. I hope to be able to educate you more about Poland soon. In the meantime, just enjoy the disaster which is going on right now. Nah, it's not that bad. But you know, everyone stay safe, look after yourselves, look after your family, and I shall speak to you again soon.